And we are live. What's up, everybody? AG here from AG's Collectibles. Back winner TCI, the collector interview episode. This episode 19, featuring the bro Funko Sama. What can I say? He shares a channel with Kid Kaboom, right?
That is my good man, Kid Kaboom.
Yeah, and I seen some of their stuff, and they done some really good stuff on their channel. So if you want to go subscribe to them, it's in the description below. So make sure you go do that. His Instagram is also in the description below. So make sure you go give this guy a follow.
Follow that page, baby. We're gonna get some good stuff going on the page. So
yeah, definitely. Would you like to say something?
Oh, well, welcome everybody, whoever's watching, whoever's gonna watch. It's your boy Funko Sama, part of PopBrosTV, with my boy Kid Kaboom. He is not here right now. Hopefully we can get him in an episode in the future. And pretty much, yeah, follow us on Instagram. Mine's is Funko Sama. His is Kid Kaboom. We pretty much collect those guys, statues, figure arts. I'm trying to get into the hot toys game, which is pretty crazy, but I just like the fact that they are so good. They are so well made. So I'm trying to venture out into other realms of the plastic collectible game.
That's true.
That's pretty much it.
That's true. So, Sama,
Talk to me.
Before you got into collecting, who were you before then?
I was pretty much the same person. I pretty much always liked to collect something. Back when I was like younger, I would do Pokemon cards. My older brother got me into Pokemon and stuff like that. So I started a Pokemon card collection. And I would have like the wrestling figures and stuff like that, you know. And then I got into Dragon Ball because I watched Toonami and I was like, what the hell is this? This is some good stuff here. And I remember Burger King came out with some little Dragon Ball collectibles. So from there, I got all of those and we went from there. I stopped in the adult years.
Right.
I was working, doing my thing, but then I started, I actually got a Mr. Met Pop because I'm a fan of the New York Mets. I'm in New York. And I got it for like $5. Didn't know what the heck a Funko was. So I just had it. Oh, pretty cool. Kept it in my closet, whatever. And then I went to NYCC. I think it was 2016. And I see this big old Funko sign. I'm like, oh, I think that's the thing I have, the little Met collectible. And I see people swarming lines crazy. I'm like, or whatever. So I look online. I'm like, how much is this thing worth? I see it was going for like $90. I'm like, whoa. And I had it just trashed. The box was just beat down or whatever.
Man.
So I was like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. But then I was like, okay, this is cool. And I checked to see if they had Dragon Ball ones. And that's it. Sucked me right into the game. My Mrs. Sama got me Dragon Ball Pops for Christmas, and it became that. And lots more. And, you know, I just thought they were cool. I like the exclusivity of some of them, you know, so it was fun. It's definitely pricey, but, you know, I try to control myself. I didn't want to be one of those collectors that wilded out and just, you know, oh my God, my wallet. So I maintained, you know, I got what I could, and you know, we just went from there. And that's it. I think I got like 170 Funkos. I've been trying to get rid of a few, just to, you know, make some space and stuff. But, you know, primarily anime is what I collect. As you can see, Dragon Ball, My Hero, One Punch Man, so and so.
Yeah, to me, you know, over 100 kind of sounds a little small, at least to me, because I have like over 400.
It sounds small to everybody. If it was up to me, I probably have like 1,000. But I made sure that I don't have a lot of space, so I didn't want to just overwhelm myself. I had like 225 at one point. I had Stranger Things as well. I got rid of the Stranger Thing collection. It was just too many. They were coming out with too many ways. I was like, nah. So right now it's about 170, 175 I have right now. But then I got the statues and stuff that takes up a lot more space. So I'm like, oh Lordy.
Do you have are your figures all spread out, or do you just keep it in one room?
No, right now I don't have space to actually. This is my only little display I have. So I got like some of the statues up there and stuff like that. The pops go like 3 levels deep in that thing, but we Sama's trying to get bigger space. So when that happens, there will be a nice man cave coming. And that hopefully if I get into the Hot Toys game, how they have them in those nice cases lit up. That's the plans. Right now, most of my stuff is here and then scattered. I have them in the closet and stuff. The ones I'm not really too fond of. This is primarily my big collection of Dragon Ball and stuff that I like right here.
Right. Yeah, those Hot Toys are gonna be the end of you.
Yeah, I got a first one I'm getting is Deathstroke. It's one of my favorite
Ooh.
DC villains. Actually, one of my favorite villains in general. I just like the way he looks. So I actually did a crazy thing. I sold Tenya,
Mm.
the legendary vaulted Tenya,
Yeah.
because I don't like Tenya, but
Mm.
his value held up, and I actually sold him to buy Deathstroke. So it was an even exchange, just to see how I like the Hot Toys and see if I can get into them and go from there. So yeah, I sold my boy Tenya, but wasn't a fan of him, so I was like, get out of here. Get
No,
something I really truly wanted.
no, yeah, true. Like we're all pretty much like that, just sell what we can to get what we love, way more,
Yeah, or we wanted more. So that was the idea. So he's coming in the mail. So hopefully in one piece, and I'll be showing him on my Instagram. So check that out, guys. I'll try to do some nice, cool shots with that. See where we'll go from there.
Now, do you see yourself collecting for another 5 or 10 years? Like like
Oh
you
yeah.
like you mentioned, like having a man cave one day, filled with everything.
This is the plans, my friend. So, definitely have a nice space, for myself. I always wanted one. Living in New York, can't have that. Lots of
Mm.
small space apartments and stuff. So,
Yeah.
plan is in the future, hopefully, a nice little house, nice little basement, put the man cave there, do what I need to, show what I need to, and be happy. So
True.
definitely 5, 10 years, depending on the game, depending, the criteria and the circumstances. But if everything is good, yeah, I'll definitely still be in the collecting game. Who knows by then what will be out next? So I start collecting that. So definitely in the next 5, 10 years, I'm definitely will be in the game for sure.
True. Like, what about the Funko game? I know they done, some good stuff, some bad stuff. Like, do you see yourself collecting Funko for like that time as well?
AJ, we all know they did us dirty, this
Yeah.
SDCC.
Hmm.
But I think I slowed down immensely when they restocked the All Might, the Funimation one. That kind of hurt my feelings. That was like my first legit, that I bought, for almost retail. And he rose, natural. I was like, okay, cool. Like my first legit grill that I didn't have to spend $300 to have. But when they did that restock, they hurt my feelings, man. Funko did me dirty. And then a couple of people, but I just felt like, for having something vaulted and exclusive to that man, and for them to just come out and restock them like that, it kind of, you know, put me in a thing that what if I spent $300 on this vaulted pop, finally get it, and then they just restock it. So not only did you spend 300, now you're gonna lose money on that. But it's just that exclusivity. They kind of tarnished it a little bit for me. So I slowed down a bit after that, and I collected like the ECCC. I got a few, but Funko, I don't know, like 5, 10 years maybe. I'll still have them, but like I said, I like the Dragon Ball ones. I like, I collect what I want now. Certain figures. I'm not gonna try to be a completionist. That was never the game, because there's some Funkos that's like $2,000. PA Vegeta.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna have to rob the Doc. If he's watching, I'm gonna get his Planet Arlia. But it depends. They're oversaturating the market. I know everybody's saying it. I've been seeing it, and I'm just like, eh. But like I said, if it's cool ones like the Goku Bakugo that released, like I really wanted those. Like I thought that was just cool. So I was like, let me. What a fell attempt that was, but like I said, I'll do it, but not in a hefty way that we probably did it previously, and getting all. I'll get one if I can, sporadically here and there if I like them. we'll see from there. But I'm trying to venture out into other realms, hot toys, and I've been doing figure arts. I got about like 20 figure arts. I love those figures, posable. They're good for photos and stuff like that. So, something that when releases, it probably stays unreleased from there. That's what I like, the exclusivity, the rareness of it. So that's what I'm trying to look at, but primarily just anime stuff.
Right.
That's what I do.
And let me guess, you don't have room for all of them, huh?
For who?
You don't have room for all of those figures, right?
Yeah, that's the plan. That's the case, my friend. No room. No room. But it's all good. Like I said, I collect them now for the future when I can finally display them. That's the idea. So as long as I can see them, I look at them. I take my pictures. Usually, I'll check out. I'll be like, let me see what I can showcase or whatever. So that's how I express myself, showing it on Instagram and stuff like that. So that's been a good platform to kind of show what I like and just show how I see it, certain scenes that I remember and stuff like that. So that's why I'm doing my Instagram now, doing posts like that. So, but in terms of displaying, yeah, that'll be in the future. I look forward to it. That's why I'm working hard to get to now.
True. Yeah.
It's the game.
Now, is there any other things that you love to collect that you haven't mentioned?
I mean, I've done a few the Dragon Ball Super, the trading cards, the newer ones. I like cards. I like anything with like nice art, cool stuff like that. I would like to get into a comic game, but we know how that goes. But I like stuff like that, especially cool illustrated thing. I want to start collecting the mangas too, like have all the Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super mangas. We need space for that. So again, that's all primarily in the future, so I can have all that stuff nice and displayed and stuff like that. But besides that, I mean, I've withheld from a lot of collecting because the fact of not having too much space, so I don't want to overflood myself. But I'm into comics. I'm into the cards. What else? Like I said, I've done figure arts. I have some of those. Gonna get the hot toy, and whatever else looks cool. I'm gonna try to see what I can do and to get it, and go from there. Mesco looks pretty cool. Storm collectibles. I mean, there's just so much stuff now. You got the McFarlane toys that I think they're pretty cool now. They released a new wave of Batman and My Hero Academia. So it's like all these companies all of a sudden is just like, take my money. Yeah, they released some pretty cool stuff. So we'll see. And I'm trying to manage. I like Spawn. Definitely want to get into the Spawn game. That's hefty right now since he released in the Mortal Kombat game. Everything just like skyrocketed for Spawn. So it's like, but so that's pretty much I'm a DC Spawn anime kind of guy. So that's pretty much where I stay to collect. I got PS4 games. I don't collect those. Got a few. That's it. That's pretty much the collection. Try to maintain it, keep it, well balanced.
Right. What about Marvel? You don't do Marvel?
I like Marvel, but I'm just primarily DC. But I like the movies. I went to go see, Thanos. He's one of my favorite Marvel villains. I read the Infinity Wars when I was younger, all those comics. So, but I'm not primarily into Marvel. I like Spider-Man. Like I watched the TV show when I was younger on channel, what was it, Fox? The Spider-Man, the X-Men, and stuff like that. That was my thing. So I was actually into Marvel first, but then Batman and all those characters. I think the darkness of them. I like the darker, more serious tone of DC. So I think I ventured down to DC more for that. But I don't mind Marvel. I like them, but I won't collect it because there's just too much of it. There's too much of everything in Marvel. Plus, I don't like the Funko Pop, the bobblehead part of it. I have like 2 or 3. I like the regular, the regular Funko. I don't like the bobbly part of it. So
yeah, I mean,
but,
It's because a lot of people don't know, but like they have the bobble because of some licensing issue.
Yeah, I heard is what was it, Hasbro has it over them or something, so they
Yeah,
have to do
I
it that
believe
way.
it's Hasbro.
Yeah, so no, it's cool. It's just I just never was a big fan of bobbleheads. Like I just feel like the spring gets loose and the head
Yeah.
gets bobbly. So, but like I said, I don't mind it. It's cool to like they come out with cool stuff for Marvel. Like the Black Light series was pretty cool. I'm into Doctor Strange now. Like I've gotten into his more like his realm, you know, his
Yeah.
side of his like it's pretty cool. But now I'm primarily DC. I just wish DC put out better movies. I
Right.
hate that they don't, but hopefully they get their stuff together and put out what I think they can put out, you know, because their stuff is pretty darn cool too.
Yeah, especially when they take that darker approach.
I love it. I love the, you know, something, you know, like Deathstroke and just, you know, the darker Teen Titans from before, you know, like all that stuff was pretty cool. And now the Titan show on DC, that was pretty dope.
Mhm.
You know, I just like, you know, Marvel to me, now it's part of Disney. So you already know it's, you know, it's a little happier. You know, it's a little more goofier. Like I don't mind it, but DC to me just struck the tone that I like. You know, it's very serious. It has this little humor and stuff with like Flash. Flash is funny and stuff like that. But primarily, I got into more DC with Arrow, the CW Arrow,
Mhm.
the Arrowverse and stuff like that. Like that show really like it was pretty cool. Like I really got into it from there. You know, in terms of cinematic and stuff like that. So I think they did a good job with the CW. The CW did a good job with the Arrowverse. So definitely a fan of that. But yeah, I don't mind. I like Marvel, I like DC, but I'm primarily DC.
True. Yeah. Before we continue, I want to shout out everybody who came through, passing by. You know, the Ron Reese, Dynasty OG, Woke Sage.
Oh, that's my brother, Dynasty. And Reese, that's my good man. He was in one of my videos. I call him Jiren Black.
Cheering Blood.
Shout out to my peeps. I sent them the link. They wanted to see what kind of garbage I was going to talk. So there's the basura.
Yeah. And also Nakama Collectibles. Thank you everyone who's joining in and watching. Really appreciate every single one of you.
The Sama appreciates it.
Now, when you go out and buy,
Hmm.
are you selective? Do you limit yourself, or like do you know what you want to buy and
Yeah.
then just like hold it out for like another day or so?
Well, in the beginning, you know, you go crazy. You just want everything. But I was already selective because I didn't have the space. So I was already in a mode to just not get crazy.
Hmm.
Now I'm just very selective. I see something, if I see like a cool pic of it on Instagram or whatever, like a cool photo shoot, I'll be like, that looks dope, and I'm gonna get it. That's what happened with the Deathstroke hot toy. Like I started seeing all these pictures, I was like, I need them. So, but yeah, I'm very selective. You know, when we'll go hunting and stuff like that, I would be hunting just certain things, you know, like that I haven't found or like online that was selling for too much. So I'll go for stuff like that. But just controlled stuff. You know, I didn't go for every line. I'll go for anime, certain anime that like Castlevania or whatever. I'll be like, oh, I want those pops. They look pretty dope. You know, unique characteristics I like in those pops. So and Kaboom would be kind of the same way. You know, he'll just see what he like. He likes The Office and some anime. So he'll My Hero. He's a big fan of My Hero. So we'll just go for certain things, certain days.
Right.
And we'll find it. We'll find it. If we don't, we'll hunt for it. We'll continue to see if we can find it, but we'll go for whatever else released and see if we could find it. But in New York, it's very hard.
Mm.
There's a lot of you know good people out there that likes to hoard things. So
Yeah.
we can only we work. My schedules has always been crazy, so I can only get what I can get when I can get it. So if he was off, I'll tell him just to check if there's something out there for him and me, and or vice versa. I have one of my friends who were off in the daytime to see if he can get them for him. He will do what he could. So it all depends. But I at that point I'm not. Sorry for the background noise, New York City.
There you go.
um, I wasn't to a point that if I didn't get it, oh man, I need to spend $70 to get it from Flip or whatever. No, it will always die down. You could get it later. That's why I always tell people patience is key. I know it sucks as a collector, you want it now, but don't overspend for something that it's no, spend wisely, because especially now in these times, money doesn't come easy. So don't don't go crazy spending $70 on a pop that released a few days ago because they sold out in your store, and now these people are like, yeah, $70 online. Don't do it. It's not recommended. If you really want it, it's up to you. But I learned in the beginning it's not worth it. So patience, people.
No, I mean that's definitely true. Like I was kind of like that myself when I first started collecting Funko Pops. This was
Yeah.
back in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
The Black Panther movie had come out.
Mm.
I was determined to get the entire set. One of the ones I was missing was the Okoye one. That was a
Mm.
Funko Pop exclusive.
Okay, yeah.
It
I
was
remember that.
worth around like between 60 and 70.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh man, I don't want to spend that much on one. And
Absolutely not.
I kind of did. I think I think I spent like maybe 63.
Oof.
And then now it's worth like around probably like 20 or a little less than 20.
And that sucks. It's like you wanted it, got it, and you just you lost money. It just, I say, if you really want it, if you're a fan, it's cool. Sometimes you're gonna have to do it. It's just a game.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't have to, just try to wait it out. Like it just happens. You wait it out, unless it's one of these freaking things that just everybody's hyped for. Like it's gonna remain high. So it's like, maybe, but like I don't see the value in Funko, like especially something that just released, spending 70, 80 on it. I don't see it. It's not worth that, In the coming years, maybe, yeah, cool, but for that, I'll just get a vaulted pop, or something super rare. Just spend more money on that than getting something released and spending that much on it. But that's the name of the game. The sneakerheads invaded and just just started pricing these things like crazy as soon as they're released. I was like, oh god. So, but
Now, how does Mrs. Sama feel about your collection?
she supports it. She just lets me know that the space is limited.
Mm-hmm.
But she's the one that got me the first set of Dragon Ball Funko. But she didn't think I was probably gonna continue. But and she knows that I'm not that person that goes and wilds out, spends certain amount. She knows I'm controlled, so she don't mind it. But she saw the Deathstroke hot toy. She was like, "You getting into this?" I'm like, "Oh." I'm like, "Yes, just check this one out, see if I like it. Yeah, we go from there." But I know my limitations. So, but no, she's cool with it. She knows I like it. She knows I'm happy when I take pictures of it and stuff like that. So it's a hobby that brings me joy, and she's down for that. She used to help me, her and Kit Kaboom, when I was sleeping, and they were up, and they would actually help, get like the Target releases for me and stuff like that. Like what was it, the Yandu,
Mm-hmm.
Yandu. What a mission it was to get that Yandu. That's actually Marvel, which is out of my range, but I like the character Yandu. I just liked him. He was cool.
Yeah.
So, and she would stay up and actually get the release for me at 3 o'clock in the morning here. So, she was a trooper. So, she's definitely supportive of the thing, but she knows I don't get crazy. So
Yeah.
she's cool with that. But, she wants me to have my little space so I can, have, it all displayed and stuff like that. So that's what we're working towards.
No, no, yeah, true. Like I told um Seth from What's Poppin'.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you pay the bills, pay the rent, always treat yourself,
That's it.
and treat your wife. Happy life, happy wife, happy life, and then doesn't
Name
care
of the
what,
game, my friend.
doesn't care what you collect. Yeah, right.
That's it. You always just take care of your primaries. That's always number one. Take care of your family, your thing. There's no harm in buying stuff for yourself. Just don't over don't overwhelm yourself, because this game can get crazy, and they're just
Okay.
releasing nonstop waves of stuff that you're a fan of, you're nostalgic of. That's their game. Funko's about money, collectibles about money, but finding yourself to say, if I don't get it now, I'll get it later, or know your limitations. And I feel like some people don't know it sometimes, and then they put themselves in this predicament. Now they have to sell everything. It sucks. It's happened to everybody if you need to. But just buy what you like, buy what you can get. Don't overextend yourself. It's simple, but people are people. They do what they gotta do. Can't hate on it.
Right. True. Now, out of everything you collect,
Yeah.
what's the favorite line of yours to collect the most?
Like I said, Dragon Ball is what I do best. It's what I know best, for years. Watch the sub, watch the dub. The characters have always been just inspiring. I like, just, the will to get stronger and, stuff like that. I just found it all cool, So Dragon Ball, since I was young, I've always collected something of it. Um, and to this day, and I think forever. I said, once I go to Japan, Sama might be broke because them shops be luring me in. And, it's just, I got so excited when they released the movie because this was actually the first movie I got to see in theaters, Dragon Ball Super Broly. I took a boom, my brother, it was so cool to see it and then seeing how many people still enjoy the Dragon Ball franchise and anime. And, after that, I started seeing like a lot of groups and I didn't think it was that big, and it's pretty crazy, this community now, So, but in terms of just collecting, I play on the mobile on my iPhone. I play Dokkan Battle Dragon Ball 5 years already. It's the longest freaking game I've ever played in my life,
Mm.
and it still takes me. It's just I love the Dragon Ball lore and everything about it, but like I said, My Hero Academia definitely came through, and I was like, wow, this is a great anime. So I ventured off into other things, Seven Deadly Sins, and I would like a line of Funko from that series, Seven Deadly Sins. That show was dope. But yeah, primarily is I'm a Dragon Ball guy. That's who I am. They should call me Dragon Ball Sama. Should change my name.
For real.
I got fig pins of it too. Not too many fig pins. And then after the doc, every time he talks about fig pins, he said he wants to punch people. So now I'm looking at them like I ain't gonna wear these fig pins. I want the doc punching me. But I just like the colors and just the animation. That's just something about Dragon Ball that gets to me. A lot of anime is good, but it's just I've known that for whatever 20 years already, 21 years. So it's what I know best. So I will continue to collect, take my money, take it all, Dragon Ball. But that's one of my favorite lines. So but I'm checking out other things. I like My Hero figures. Like I said, the SH figure arts, the Marvel, the DC, like all that stuff is pretty cool to me. Just how it looks, how it's posable and stuff. The stuff is getting better. Like I remember in our day when we were younger, all the all the stuff looked like it was just whack looking, but it was still cool because it was like that was in their time. But now how they're just putting these faces on these guys, it just looks so real. So it's like it's a good time to collect now. Being that you're an adult now, you have the money now. It's like, oh, let me get what I couldn't get back then. So that's what it is.
No, right. Now, when you go out and buy and collect, what are some of your favorite places to buy from, whether if it's in store physically or online?
Well, after this COVID thing, I mean, shut down everything. But Hot Topic was pretty good. The ones over here. What is it? A couple of comic shops around me. I used to go to. I like just walking around, seeing what they have. Midtown Comics in New York, infamous. It's a pretty cool shop to get everything you need. Um, yeah, just GameStop, not really. They just suck around me. It's not fun. But yeah, in Long Island, there's a few shops that's cool. Big comic shops, Newberry. So definitely good to collect there. Have some good sales sometimes. So get two pops, get one free. That was pretty cool. But now changing, into collectible figures and stuff like that, it's primarily going to be the comic shops that have it. Online, I do online. I do Hot Topic online. Chalice Collectibles is pretty good. Always shipping their stuff and the nice protectors and stuff like that. But I'm not primarily into the online because a lot of stuff will come damaged. I would like to go and see it, see if it's good, buy it there,
Mhm.
because especially like some of these stores start shipping stuff in bags. Kaboom ordered one of his first pops from Best Buy. It came in a bag. I was like, yeah, they don't care. Foot Locker sending stuff in bags. Those Michael Jordan Chrome pops. It's a collectible. You know why? Just don't make me waste my money and then give me a hard time when I want to return it because you look like you sat on it 4 times.
Yeah.
So primarily I like to go. Hopefully things are opening up over here in New York now. So soon enough we'll be doing some videos again. I primarily stopped the YouTube stuff for I was talking about that COPA law and stuff like that in the beginning of
Mhm.
the year.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I didn't want no part of it. Kaboom has his son, so we
Mhm.
like to throw him in the videos and stuff. So to have all this stuff now, I was like, you know what? We'll stick to Instagram. We'll do our thing there. When everything eases up, we'll probably get into the YouTube game again. Because I enjoyed it.
Mhm.
We enjoyed making the videos. It was pretty cool. But it's just, that's why we put a pause on a lot of videos and stuff like that. But we'll be coming back with those shortly. So we'll go hunting because I like putting those videos together. That was fun. Going hunting, showing how we get there and showing the stores that we go to and stuff like that. It's always pretty cool to see different places and how what collectibles they have there because they might not have it in Atlanta, Florida, California. So it's pretty cool. So we'll get back on that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll go to like some of the comic shops, Hot Topic, any other store that does Funko and collectibles and stuff like that. But that's it. But it's been a weird couple of months not being able just to go to a store and get something, So,
Right.
but it's getting better. Hopefully, as all this stuff goes away, so we can do what we do best and what we like to do, and do it with no restrictions.
Yeah, true. Like my local GameStop has been closed since March.
Yeah, I think a few of them opened over here. Very limited that they had to call them on the door at the door and just get something. But yeah, you're in California, right?
Yeah,
It's still bad over there in terms of like the pandemic and stuff like that.
man.
So
It's so much.
yeah, so they're gonna be shut down for a while. Hopefully, by winter time or whatever. But people have to listen to and do their part. They do their part, things can open up. If you don't do
Yeah.
your part, things are gonna stay closed. It's a very simple concept. It's just like whether you believe in it or not. I personally got it. It sucked. I don't mess around. You stay protected. Stay. I don't want my missus getting it. My family member. It's a bad whatever it is, virus, cold, whatever. It sucked. So do your part. So life can get back to normal. But people are impatient, and especially in California, nice weather, Florida. New York, we can stay inside. We can hibernate. We have seasons, but California is always nice, and you just want, especially summertime. You've been cooped up, so hopefully things get better. So for now,
Yeah,
you guys have to do it online, I guess.
yeah. It was like 2 weeks ago when they shut down everything again. The gyms,
Mm,
barbershops, hair and nail salons, the
yeah,
gyms. I was like, oh man.
here we go again. Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
fun, but it's life. Then we have to get accustomed to it. But people are people, so again, they gotta do their part so everybody stays healthy and just get back to normal. But the more they push the agenda, you don't have your gyms, you don't have your restaurants, your bars, and it sucks. So it is
yeah,
what it is. But as a primarily over here, most people are doing their part. You still have your people that don't listen, but we in phase 4 already, so a lot of things open. I think the mall started opening up, some stores and stuff like that. So
Mm.
it's cool. They have their restrictions and stuff, but just having access to it is it's cool again.
Right. Now, I want to say what's up to some other people who came in. Caden, LJ the Geek, and Titus. What's up,
What's up?
everybody? Thank you for joining in. We got LJ over here saying that he had his STCC pops come in and the boxes sucked. I know how that is.
It's like they knew. Oh, everybody wants these. All right, well, I
Yeah,
enjoy that. I don't like these people are just the worst, bro. Like I said, getting them in store as soon as they come out is like the best thing, but that shipping game has changed. Like they're charging for shipping, but you're sending it in a napkin. Like, come on, guy, do a little better. You make money. You're a company. You know the game. You've been the collectible game for years. You know how to send it. You know how the collectors like it. We pay for that shipping. Do the right thing. You know it's SDCC. You know how hard it was to get these pops. So sorry, my boy, but at least you got some. I got only the Toy Tokyo bundle
mm,
because one of my friends is a Master of the Universe fan. So I got those two for him. And the other two, I just got to see if I could trade them for Goku, Bakugo, etc. But who knows? But that was so hard to get them. Those they sold out quickly. They had me in a line rotating for like 40 minutes to waste my time. What a mess. So, sorry, my boy, for those damaged boxes. I know it sucks.
yeah,
What you can do? Try to get that return, but you know how these policies are now. So who knows?
yeah. For myself, I couldn't get anything at all.
Yeah, I know. I saw your
And I,
little. I saw the rant.
yeah, and I only wanted one pop, man, and I couldn't even get that at all.
That's how bad it was. Like you didn't even want the one that was cool. It's like, yo, let me just get that cat.
Mhm.
Oh, I don't know where that cat was from, that movie, and that sold out. It was like, come on, guy, you're killing me.
Exactly.
But yeah, it was pretty crazy. And then they just reselling them for astronomical prices. Like, and what it is to me is that these companies are our worst enemies because they're buying out the stock and then reselling. So you're actually worse than the flippers at this point. You know, Gemini Collectibles is selling them for 152 days later. Like I had to like expose them. I'm like, are you kidding me? You know, and they're like, oh, whatever. Chalice came out today. I think they were selling them for like 60, 40. Eh, somewhat fair, but not fair still. But better than
Yeah,
150. Like, chill. Like,
yeah,
no. Oh, we have the con stickers on them. I don't care what you have on them. They ain't worth 150. So
yeah.
it was a mess, but it was to be expected, I guess. But I didn't expect it. To be expected, but I didn't expect it. So
Yeah. We got LJ over here saying that he's not even gonna try to return it because being in a con exclusive and being sold out like hell.
yeah, I know. He's stuck in a pickle. It's just like you have it, you send it back, you probably won't get it again. So it's like, yeah, it sucks, bro. It's just like, damn. Just wish they would, just do better. You know the game. It's just send in orders. We pay $6.95, $7 for the shipping. Like, do us the favor, bro. Take care of your customers. They keep coming back. They keep spending the money. No problem. But you don't take care of them. That's when you start seeing some problems. You're gonna get the backlash. Just don't act surprised when you get the backlash.
Right, right.
Don't act innocent. You know the game. You know how to send them. They were sending them great before, like maybe a year ago, a year and a half ago. They would send them in sorters and bubbles, and I'm like, wow, hot topic in certain store. And then I don't know what happened. They just changed. They were like, back to bags. Send them through a bag. It'll get there safely. So yeah, Amazon is pretty bad too. They just put the pop in the box.
Yeah. No protection at all.
But you buy a freaking a bottle of gel, and they putting bubbles, and I'm like,
Yeah.
huh? So I was like, okay, Amazon, whatever. But that's why I would like to get some of the Amazon exclusives. I know for a fact they're going to get stepped on. So it's like I don't even bother.
Well, they be shipping their exclusives in like sorters, just the exclusives
Yeah.
though.
Hmm. Yeah.
But when it comes to like the regular pops, like the commons, they just put them in the box, like you said, with no protection at all.
That's it. No lube, no nothing, just crunchy.
Yep.
So that's why I don't even play around with Amazon. I'm like, they have some good prices on. You like, ugh. It's like you're gonna waste your money because they're gonna come trashed. And unless you out of box collector, well, that'll be cool. Then you wouldn't worry. But like I said, I'm not too into the boxes. If it has a crease, or things are gonna happen. It is what it is. But when you step on it and everything's destroyed, then I got a little problem with that. But
Yeah.
some people are very perfectionists. They want it crispy, clean, edges perfect. So don't expect that. Not unless you can go to the store and get your own. See it for yourself and see if it's good. But don't expect that being shipped like that. It's hard now. So it is what it is with that.
Yeah, we got LJ saying that they will ship in a sorter, but when you open the box, the pop box is tore up. And why even bother putting a pop that's messed up in a sorter? I mean, that's true.
So the pop was messed up already.
Yeah, and it's in our and in the sorter too.
Beat the hell out of it and say, "Have a good one, my friend. Enjoy your SDCC exclusive."
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna trash it, just send it like that. I'll respect that more than putting it in the sorter, opening it, and see. Telling you, man, these people are getting angry because they can't buy it for themselves, so they are just wrecking it. Yeah, enjoy it. Yeah, there's animosity, stupid things over toys. Like at the end of the day, it's a freaking toy, bro.
Yeah.
You can't get it, like whatever. You get it. But they just see it as whatever. They don't know it's me doing this, so enjoy this Funko. Boom boom. So, and yeah, that's what I don't like about the Funko too. A lot of people value the boxes so much, and it's hard to get a mint box, So it's like, you get into hot toys and stuff. People don't care about the box. They care about the figure. That's what you're supposed to care about. So it's like I want to get into something that doesn't, even SH Figure Arts, people are not too crazy. The box is good. It's good. If it's messed up, whatever, you could, decrease the price a bit. But with Funko, it's like if it ain't 100%, no, you gotta take $30 off of it. I'm like, my God, just a little dent in the corner. But I don't know why people have high expectations of these mint boxes. It's not gonna be the way they do things now. So, and they give you such a hard time just to return the exchanges. It's like whatever. That's what I say. If it's not too bad, I'll keep it. Whatever. But it is what it is. I ordered, I think, two. Was it the cells? The ECCC cells. One came great, and one came.
I
I hate Cell. He's the worst character. Beat that. That's why I got two of them. I was like, damn. So, whatever. I think I traded that one. Somebody didn't care about the box, so that worked out for me. It's just like you have to get two or three just to be safe. Like that sucks.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
LJ is definitely right. Nowadays there's no such thing as a mint box because factories do not make mint boxes.
Yeah. If you do get one, oh man, good. But don't have this high expectation that everything's gonna come. They don't care. To them the product is the toy. As long as that's good, you're good. If it's not broken, so that's what they primarily care about.
Yeah.
Like I said, those resin statues like Vegeta up there, they came in the box. I think I got them from Box Lunch. They came in a box. They put the paper. Came in nice, So again, Funko, I guess their boxes are too like weak. Maybe they should start putting them in stronger cardboard or whatever, so that you don't have this problem of people wanting to return and stuff like that. I don't know. Like figure out something so that everything is easier. Those boxes are flimsy, so they are gonna get damaged like
Mhm.
easily. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's true. They don't care about us; they just care about their money.
Money, baby. It's all about the cash money.
Yeah.
Spend the money. We give you this product. Have a good one. But just the box, this hefty, you know, just vision of the box being so like don't expect that. Like just know it might come crunched.
Mhm.
So, but if you like the figure, it's just it's how you are, who you are. Like I said, mine's like that cell. I got two, thank God. But if I got it crunched, I mean, whatever. I would have kept it out of box and try to find one in the store that was good, you know. And then from there we go from there. But people are just whatever. It is what it is. I just accepted the worst out of these companies. So if you get one good, good. If you don't, then find a way around it. If you can't, then I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, that sucks that those freaking the Comic Con ones got crushed like that. It's whack.
Yeah. And yeah, LJ just said, money rules the world. Definitely does.
He's going philosophical on us, damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it is what it is. If you have money, be kind with it, be wise with it. Don't be a jerk. But there's a lot of jerks out there, especially now in this pandemic. Oh man, trying to take advantage of the poor people. It is what it is.
Now, you said you're a big anime person, collecting everything. Is it for you? Is it just Dragon Ball and My Hero Academia?
Well, I feel like that's the only like stuff that gets released like a lot of. Like I said, I would like to see Seven Deadly Sins, one of my favorite shows. They have not a damn thing up for it. Nothing. Nothing. No collectible. I'm like, oh, I think there's like one king statue or Meliodas from Amazon. But like, posable figures or pops or anything, nothing. Um, they've come out with a lot of shows like Yu Yu Hakusho. I've got the set. Um, that was a good anime. What else I like that they haven't really touched on? Can't remember. There's just a few shows that's like nothing available. So it's like whatever is available that I like, I try to get. But I would like to see more expansion into those smaller shows that the older shows. They just released that Inuyasha
Mm-hmm.
Funko. That was pretty cool. They came out pretty dope. I got the dog, the demon dog. I want the Hot Topic exclusive one with the red eyes, but
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't get that. And they were selling it for like $800 online. So I was like, nah, I'll wait. But yeah, primarily, like I said, Dragon Ball is easy to get. It's just everything. There's something for Dragon, anything. It's just there's something there. Plushes, freaking statues, resin statues, fake pins, Funkos, SH figure arts. So it's like okay, but that's primarily what I like to collect. But I would like to see more of different lines. See what they come out with. I'm trying to think. There's like Castlevania. Big fan of that on Netflix. The series that's a cool show. So they came out with the Funkos. I was like, I need them, and they came out with some figures. I think at GameStop. So that was cool to see. So some more like that. I'd like to see more expansion on certain animes and see what they could come out. SH Figure Arts could come out with some figures, stuff like that. We'll see.
Right. And yeah, LJ over here saying that the STCC Dragon Ball and My Hero Pops are awesome. Definitely
Man,
are.
they definitely awesome. They were so awesome. They disappeared
Yeah.
from the fans.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "Yo, this Goku's so cool. He has red hair. Like that's so cool. Like I know you don't know what the hell that red hair means. Stop playing."
Yeah. Exactly. Now,
Some people don't even know Goku's played by a 85-year-old woman in Japan. They don't know, but they just need the hype around it. They're like, we need it so we can sell it for $1 million to a weak collector.
exactly.
Bakugo, I knew that was gonna be a problem. As soon as he released, I was like, damn. That's that Bakugo we've been needing with his complete mask, his freaking got his boom going on.
Mm,
So I was like, that's gonna be a problem. So and it surely is a problem to get him right now. So hopefully they do a restock or something. Give a brother a chance.
true.
Kaboom is wanting that Bakugo too, man. He was so mad. We were both on FaceTime. He's circling. I'm like, did you get through? He's like, no. I'm like, damn it, me either. And then I finally got through. Everything said sold out, sold out, sold out. So I was
Yeah,
like, 40 minutes. Thank you, Funko, for wasting my time. You know,
exactly.
it's getting to a point I don't even bother now. Like I just look at the comments of people after 2 minutes. Let me see what's going on. Once they say, "Oh, stuck in line, oh, frozen," I'm like, yeah, no, thank you. Got value your time, man. They just love to waste it, and then they come out with a video 50 minutes later. We're sorry. We know that you are a publicly traded company. Don't give me no excuse. Your site should have been ready to handle a virtual con. We couldn't go to a con. So the demand. You should have had stuff in place, but they don't care. They got what they got. People bought, and they were like, "We're done." So I was just like, "Whatever." Toy Tokyo was an easier. I could not believe how easy it was to get that before. I was like, "What the? I got it! Woo!" Yeah, it was so smooth, and usually they're the troublemakers. So it's
Yeah,
like, yeah, I understand. The demand. Things are gonna happen, but Funko is it's continuing to happen every time they release something. People are getting annoyed by it, and you're gonna lose fans like that. You know. So it's like it is what it is.
yeah, and their explanation, it was just horrible.
I just be looking at the van. Up. But they have to cover themselves. Show people that they care. Give or
Mhm.
take, whatever.
Yeah. Now, out of everything you own,
Mm.
how much do you think you have?
I mean, like monetary value combined, everything.
I mean, maybe just like the amount of like figures and
Oh, so like I said, like Funkos, I got like 170. That's six figures. I got like 20. Few statues. Got like
so
2,000 cards. So, but like I said, I can't go more. I can't go further beyond than that.
yeah.
I have to get in that realm. Once I get my man cave, bro, numbers will increase.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
I try to, especially like Funkos I don't want or whatever, I'll try to trade them off for like just one figure, you know? That's what I'm trying to do. Like I'll trade it for like a SH Figure Arts, get some of these commons I don't want or whatever. So, just try to use the Funkos I don't need to buy the stuff I like now. But in general, yeah, I don't have too much stuff. I wish I did. I wish I got more, but, I'm content in what I have, certain pieces. I'm getting into Mandalorian. One is Hot Toys. I think it's crazy
So,
looking, but I got a few Black Series figures too. But nothing too crazy. I try to just get a character I like and just get one, something of him. So that's it. But yeah, right now the game is not too crazy for me, but it will increase when space increases. I can promise that.
yeah.
But still do it in a way that you don't kill yourself. You know,
We got
monetary wise.
we got LJ over here saying that he has his collections insured for 40K, and that's if something happens.
My man. If I had a collection, definitely put the highest insurance on it as well. I was thinking about it, but I'm like, man, I don't have enough. That's how I think my Funko collection right now is. It's estimated on the app at like 4,000. Nothing too crazy. That's amazing to me because I didn't spend half of that getting them. So it's like good. But like I said, I'm venturing out into other things now, so it's gonna get a little crazy. It is what it is. The figure arts are not too expensive, but they definitely are a little pricier than what I'm used to. But them hot toys, I was like, 200. What?
Yeah.
But they worth it. Like when you spend that, you get a quality figure. You're getting a figure that might not be re-released. It's just like And just the way it looks, the way it just looks so damn real. It's like you have freaking Iron Man in your room or freaking Deathstroke, like it's crazy. So I started getting into that because they just look so good. So I was like, it's worth it. But just don't go too crazy on it because you will go broke immediately in the hot toy game. Woof, it's crazy.
Definitely. Now before the whole COVID and everything, has there been times where when you go on the hunt
Mm.
and you see something you like, but like you tell yourself you're gonna pick up another day,
No, that's
and
happened.
it's not there, and it's not there anymore? Like, have you had those regret moments?
Oh yeah. What was it? To this day, I'm like, ugh. Um, I forgot. Tenya was funny because I didn't want him. I was like, I don't need Tenya.
Mm-hmm.
I think Hot Topic had they had him on clearance for $6. So I was like, whatever, I'll pick him up. It's only $6. And look into the treasure that he turned into. So that was one of my luckiest like pulls. But yeah, I remember Mask Ochako, the SDCC one,
Mm-hmm.
when I started getting into the My Hero Pops, and Deku, the Battle Deku was like $300. I was like, what the hell? But she was like $35. I think it was like maybe a year after she came out. And I wasn't like really into spending 35 or 40 like into pops. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I said I'll get her eventually. Eventually she turned to a $400 pop. Now I'm like, she was 35 and I was like, too much, way too much. No. That's the same thing almost happened with the All Might, the Funimation one. He was on the website for like 2 years. I was like, it's pretty cool, but I already have the regular All Might. But and then something told me, I was like, after watching like the season unfold and seeing what happened, I was like, maybe I should get that All Might. Lucky enough, I got him at a fair price because he shot up. So it's like, you don't know. Like it tells you, get me. Come on, get me. It's gonna be worth it. You're like, nah. I'll get you later, bro. No worry. But yeah, it's been a few. I can't remember what else it was. Oh, God, I don't know if it was a DC or one of these damn Funko Pops, and I kept seeing him in Hot Topic. I'm like, yeah. Well, he disappeared, and now he's like $150. I'm like, you know what? Go with the intuition. Sometimes, just if it's $10, get it. You never know if you like it, but it's just sometimes you just wave it off. Like I don't need it. Or I don't have the time or space. It's gonna happen. It just happens. It sucks. You move on, but
Yeah.
you just think, damn, it could have been me. With that Masco Choco, I'll never forget me looking online, seeing her for $35. I was like, man, that's a lot. I didn't really understand SDCC exclude. I didn't understand that whole. And it hurts me to this day to see her go to like $300, $400. I'm like, that could have been me.
Yeah.
Whatever,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah.
it's happened. Even with Fig Arts, Goku Black released. It was
Mm.
like $70. I was like, ooh, pricey. I was like, I'll get them in like 2-3 weeks. Sold out. Sold
Yeah.
out everywhere. Now he's like double, almost double and a half the price. I'm like, oh, why me? I said, but sometimes I just didn't have, I didn't want to spend the money. I had other things to think. So it was like those reasons behind it, but it is what it is. I said, I'll get it. I'll get it now. I'll try to do trades or whatever. Try to bring down the price to that. Sell some common Funkos or whatever. I'll get it eventually, but it just sucks that you can't get it when it first releases and you have these doubts or whatever. So it is what it is.
Yeah. Same thing with the Mandalorian, like LJ just said.
Mhm.
Especially the shared one. That one keeps just raising the price.
Ridiculous. I was gonna get it, but I was like, I already got the common Mandalore. It looked the same. you know. I was like, whatever. Jesus, that thing is like what, $200 now?
I think more. I think like 250 or maybe more.
That's crazy. Mando is the man. Don't get it wrong. The show
Yeah.
is good. The characters on point. So, as a fan, I think if I was really like, oh my god, I'll spend that. But there's like 60 other Mandos already, so it's like you get them. But it's crazy how something could just take off like that immediately, and it remained like that. So there's those sleeper pops. You see them in NYC, you're like, whatever. I'll get them eventually, and then those are the ones that disappear, and then they come out being on something. You're like, what the hell? Because the character was rare, or that was like the first pop of the character. It's just so much hype around this. So it's kind of like stocks. I see it as certain characters like a stock. It might suck, or it might just blow up. And but like I said, the most important thing is just getting what you like and sticking by it. If it stays $20, who gives a damn? You like it, it's cool. If it raises in value, that's a bonus for you. You know.
Right.
But it's just crazy how some of these random ones like Tenya, out of every character I might hear, Tenya, I was like, whoa! I looked at the app, I'm like, Tenya, 140. I was like, what? When did that happen? And he just kept shooting up. I was like, wow. But like I said, I wasn't a fan of his. I just got him just because it was part of the wave. But now I'm getting something that it's worth it to me. My boy Deathstroke, he's coming. Oh, that's what she said. Shout out to my boy Kaboom. Loves his damn office. Those office pops, I'll tell you. Them things, woo! The hype and demand was there, and they released, and now they just can't stop releasing them. And my man Kaboom is like, take my money. I need them all.
Yeah.
He is a big fan of that. So, but yeah, we were just, this whole week was just disappointed just seeing how it all played the online and stuff like that. It was just like, it kind of just makes you not want to stick with Funko after that kind of week. That was a shaft and a half, but it is what it is. You gotta eventually, they'll release more of it. Trust me. Goku will come out glittered, flocked, metallic, turned sideways, upside down. So just wait, but just depends on the person. I'm a little older now, so it's like the game already. We've been in it for 3 or 4 years. I've seen it all, so it's like I've seen enough of it to know. Just don't rock out like that. Just get it when you can. Oh, my dog is going crazy. Mrs. Sama hasn't. Yeah.
What was the biggest, inspiration for you to become the collector you are today?
The biggest inspiration. I mean, I just wanted to get stuff and just have it for me. Just finally have my own stuff to be like, look what I got. But just seeing the YouTubers and stuff, like Bearded Pop Hunter and Josh Pence, like those are people I used to see first. I was like, man, that's pretty cool. Like these are grown men, like with nice collection. I'm like, man, I want to be like that. So definitely the YouTube game, just Instagram, and seeing a lot of people, cool people in the community showcasing what they have and stuff like that. I was like, man, that's pretty cool. Like I respect that. If you can do it the right way, I'm all for it. So definitely, that stuff influenced it. But I was like, it's about time I, start getting stuff I like and be proud of it. Not a lot of people, they get shy and stuff. I collect bobbleheads. I was like, it is what it is. I just didn't know there was a community for it until like, really like maybe like a year, 2 years ago. I'm like, oh wow, it's a lot of people getting into it. So it's pretty cool to see everybody around the world, enjoying something we all enjoy, helping out each other, because not some people have access to it like we do.
Right.
So it's cool to see people just sending stuff to Australia. And, I met a couple of people, especially from the podcast from Dr. All listening to them and stuff. Like it's all similar stories. So, it's like people are the same. They're cool, they just want to do what you do and do it at a good price and, as easy as possible, but sometimes it's not like that. But, definitely inspiration from just a lot like the YouTubers and just seeing people on Instagram, Facebook and stuff like that. Like, cool, let me have my own thing. But, like I said, I know number wise I'm not up there, but I have what I like and, I got what I wanted. So it's all that matters, and whatever comes out, I will try to obtain it. If it's too much, I'll wait. That's the name of the game. And, just I'll say, cut you off.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Just for like future reference for like your kids and stuff like that. It's good to pass something down. It would be cool just to look what I collected back in the day. Maybe hopefully they'll get into it and stuff like that. That was my father. He had comic books and he liked to collect like the die-cast cars they used to put together and stuff like that. Also, that was pretty cool. So he passed down a few of his stuff to me. Hopefully that'll be the same game. Kaboom definitely has a son, and he definitely wants to share that excitement and stuff with him. He has his whole little collection of toys. He likes to see us on YouTube and what we get. He's like, oh man, I want that now. So we got him more into like the Funkos and all these toys and stuff like that. So
Mm.
just a cool thing passing down the generational game of collectibles.
No, yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is.
Yeah.
I think we're about to wrap this up already. So, Funko
Wow.
Sama, really appreciate you having you on, bro. I mean, I know it was kind of last minute, but nevertheless, I enjoyed having you on here.
It
It
was
was great.
definitely dope.
It was great, talking to you again, to know you, just learning more about you and how you started collecting and all that. And it was definitely another awesome episode that me and you have done on this one.
That was good. Definitely a cool experience. I'm down to do more of these. I'm open to get. And I probably will do something like that. Like me and Kaboom probably do an Instagram live and start talking. What we like, stuff like that. It's just time and jobs and.
Yeah,
But maybe we can have time to do it. It's definitely a cool experience. Get down with other people. You're across the world basically, and you're just talking online, talking about collectors. It's a cool thing, man. So. But yeah, definitely. I followed you, and I see your hustle. I see your YouTube game stepping up. So maybe we could do a collab vid. When things are better, send something to you, send something to me. We do a mystery box. It's all good to me. I like all that stuff. It's all fun, good content. So
definitely,
definitely
bro.
down for all that, bro.
Yeah, me too. Same here, bro. And also want to thank everyone who, tuned in, joined in. Really appreciate one of you. Deron Reese, Dynasty OG, Woke Sage, Nakamura Collectibles, Caden, LJ the Geek, Titus, Eddie Rod, and everyone who's gonna watch the replay after this. Really appreciate every single one of you for watching.
Really
Can't
cool.
thank all of you enough. For the love and the support. Really means a lot.
I like what you're doing here, man. It's cool, man. Keep it up.
And
Definitely
thank
hope you blow up and hey, get to 100 episodes. Beat Dr. Almighty.
you.
But shout out to him. That's my boy. Love hearing his podcast. Like, it was definitely cool to hear, different perspectives from, everybody. You're doing your thing now. So it's a good thing for the community, express themselves, especially if things going down. It's cool. But yeah, definitely. Shout out to you for having me on. It's definitely dope. Wish you many more and stay safe out there in Cali. 'Cause I know it's getting crazy. But
It
just do
is.
your thing, and hopefully things get back to normal, and we can do what we do best: spend money on plastic. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to my people. Thank you for coming through. Shout out to Kaboom. I know he wanted in. We'll get an episode with him. Hopefully
Oh,
down the
definitely.
future.
I'll hit them up soon and see what what day
Yeah.
we can do and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to everybody. Stay safe. My familia, my peeps, AJ, OG Tim. I know he was on here. It's my boy.
Mm.
And I was gonna ask you, how's Golden Freezer holding up?
It's doing good, bro. Actually, I got a custom made box for him.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I was always gonna like do that, but I was like, eh. Like I wanted the real box. I was like, eh. They were selling the box for like 60. I'm like, what? But yeah, definitely a cool thing. It's just I was like, I had no use for them, so I was like, I'm giving them to Tim. Told me to talk to you, and you definitely seem like you want. So I was like, well, make somebody happy. That's
Yeah,
one of my favorite characters too, Golden Freezer. That's my boy. His laugh.
yeah.
When you feeling down, just listen to Frieza laugh. Brings you right.
Yep.
But yeah, man. But this was definitely cool. So thank you everybody for coming through, watching, and AJ will keep on doing what he does best. You have another one coming up, right? Tomorrow or the next day?
Yeah, on Thursday.
Definitely be checking that out.
Chunky
Yeah,
Swole.
he's a funny dude, so definitely dope to see that. Go from there, man. I definitely like to do this again whenever you're down and ready. Get down with my boy Kaboom and show you what Pop Bros TV is about.
Definitely, bro.
Definitely
Definitely.
getting back on the grind too, because all this stuff is crazy. But we'll get back to doing the videos and stuff. So be looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm. All right. This
All
is
right, brother.
AJ from Nature's Collectibles signing off, featuring the board Funko Sama, episode 19. Really appreciate every single one of you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Later, guys.